But will that happen? We do not know, but we'll ask that question. Manav, to you first. You represent the Trinamool. Tell me something. Will Mamata Banerjee sack the man that has been named as far as this particular report is concerned? And have you read this report? Does the TMC really feel ashamed about what was happening? You told us Bhairav Gauta were responsible.
Deepti, first of all, namaskar to the nation. And we stand with every family, every individual who has suffered with this gruesome attack, the violent mob. But I must add one more thing. We are the only party in India today where we stand with every individual who has suffered. We are the only party who has taken stand against any criminal activities or anti-social activities done by any form of leader, any scam. We have thrown them out from the party. Tell me one instance where we have not stood with the people. This is Mamata Banerjee's team. And who is not following the Ma Mati Manush slogan to the grassroots level? He or she is not part of TMC. We don't believe any form of criminality. We don't believe in any form of scam or any kind of atrocities towards the innocent. This was shameful when it has happened. But yes, there were some lapses which should not shy away from, which we did not. There's the only leader in the country as the Chief Minister. She stood forward and she spoke on this event, on this incident which has happened.
Manav,
and as far as the people are concerned who has been named,
Manav, is this supposed to be a speech?
They're bringing their own statement, but as far as the judiciary
Manav, is this supposed to be a speech?
Deepti, I'm telling you what my party stands for.
No, wait. Manav, pull back. What I'll do is I'll simplify this story because maybe I'm not sure whether you're aware of the contents of this report or not, but the fact that this report is naming certain individuals, it is telling us about who the real villains of Murshidabad are, is important for viewers also to know. So just in case, Manav, just in case you don't know, there is the image of a man called Mehboob Alam. He's a TMC Neta. Do you know him, Mehboob Alam?
He's an ex-councillor.
Yes.
He has given some statement where he was not there in the incident when the incident has happened.
So are you saying this report is lying? Report is lying. This man is dead. Everyone else, everyone else.
What I want to tell you, Deepti.
Yes.
What I want to tell you is this matter is sub judice. Whatever the report states today, it's under the judiciary to decide. And definitely the time will come on. And justice should happen. And
you can't run with the hair, you can't run with the hound. It is about accountability, Manav, today. And I'm not just stopping there. This is just one of the individuals. Manav, wait. There is another unnamed TMC MLA. Manav, wait. There is another unnamed TMC MLA and look at the charge. The charge that this report mentions is that this man saw vandalism. He chose not to act. The other villains of Murshidabad here are the Bengal police, the West Bengal police. Because at multiple instances in this report, the police is being accused of being inactive and absent. Mamata Banerjee is the state's home minister. Can you tell me where will the buck stop, Manav, or will the buck not stop anywhere? Because this is plain simple politics.
I would like to add one more statement of Mehboob Alam, where he has said that when the incident was happening, when he had moved around with the people when he was there was some mob which had come in with the chisel around, they were chasing them, and he had taken shelter in some Manik Sarkar's house. And that is the time when he had called the local OC, which he did not respond to. So he is an ex-councillor whose phone the local OC did not respond, and I believe, and trust me, a lot of administrative people have been removed from their position, they've been shunned, and we are investigating, and the idea is we want to bring peace and harmony in the state. We want to add fuel to the fire.
How will you do that? Unless you act against the perpetrators, Manav.
No,
unless you act against those people who are responsible to ensure safety and security, how will you lead to peace and harmony?
Deepti,
yes.
You have to make people aware from your channel. It's a very prestigious channel of yours. We have had more than 40 odd rounds of meeting with the local people, along with the MPs, MLAs, the local councillors, the mayors, the chairman. Everybody has visited in the local later. We are trying to build up the evidence along with the administrative team. Today, there are a lot of people who have gone back to their houses. and there will be no such incident which has happened after that. This one incident is basically tarnished the image of Bengal.
No.
And it's sad that it has happened.
Who's responsible?
And we are doing every bit.
See,
What is the BJP doing?
We are just replaying our straight questions. Mamata Banerjee dodging accountability. I think in your response, the answer is yes. Our second straight question is also about action, where there's going to be action. Will she target the Murshidabad betrayers? I think people have got the answers again. People have got their answers.
Zero tolerance towards corruption.
Okay, wait. Now, I want to come to the BJP before I get an Amitabh for the big picture here. Tab into this conversation. And Manav, just tell me yes or no. Do you believe this report or you just do not believe this report at all? Yes or no?
To be very honest, no comments on that. It's under judiciary.
How can there be no comments? Come on. Either you believe the report or you don't.
We would like to have the trial, and people like them, whoever has been culprit, they should be behind bars.
No, it cannot be whoever is the culprit. The law will take its own course. The favorite words of politicians, no? Whenever they get stuck in a contra and then you will say, oh, the matter is with the courts.
Really?
Let the courts decide. But Amitabh, there is clearly more to this story. Manav, now you and Charu will have to please wait. I want to get Amitabh into this conversation because this is clearly not just enough time to have the last comment from everyone. So 30 seconds to all of you. Manav, are you aware of these dangers that Amitabh has also alluded towards? That's question number one. And question number two, is Mamata Banerjee today looking nervous?
First of all, the only leader in India who has actually fought BJP straight on and have stood by every individual of the state is Mamata Banerjee. So forget about what Mamata Banerjee is thinking today. Mamata Banerjee is nothing less than Bengal Royal Tigers, and she has stood with every citizen of the state. Simultaneously, what Mr. Amitabh is already speculating, see, BJP only wants to feed on Hindus, right? This is how they have the political dynamics. They don't believe in Indianism. They believe in Hindu and Muslim. So I don't have to comment much on that because that is how the narratives grows and that is how they have been propagating the country at large, and they want to tarnish the image of Bengal. What has happened? It's really shameful. It has definitely tarnished the image of Bengal. It is sad. And we have worked really hard to build up the confidence.
So it tarnishes the image of Bengal, but doesn't tarnish the image of Mamata Banerjee. Is that the distinction you're making, Manav?
Bengal is Mamata Banerjee is Bengal.
So this tarnishes the image of Mamata Banerjee. Bengal is Mamata is Bengal. That is what Manav has just said.
This is what BJP wants to do. But unfortunately, they will fail again.
Forget the Congress. You can't have individuals dying. You can't have councillors who are standing as good spectators. You can't have the police not doing its job. No. Those are important questions. Charu?
You have read the statement of the... Have you read the statement of the...
Why is the BJP so averse to having a president's rule in West Bengal?
Yes, absolutely.
Are you also giving Mamata Banerjee a long rope? Multiple questions. It's a fascinating state to track. Only for more of time, Charu and both gentlemen, I'm thanking you right now for joining us. Let's also get you News Night's parting shot.